I was able to get the glare out, so that's perfect.
That's good.
Yeah.
Record.
I already did.
Oh.
You gotta relax, man.
Alright.
Alright, so how do you want to do this intro?
Let's just flow it. Let's go.
Alright. What's going on, y'all? It's your girl Purple, and this is Cocktails and Convo. Unfortunately, Aaliyah cannot be here, so we have a friend of the podcast sitting in her place. I'm going to allow him to introduce himself.
Not Lee.
Definitely.
I'm famous. What's going on? Y'all know me already. I've been on here a couple times. Y'all know me.
That's why I said friend of the podcast.
Yeah, y'all know me already. I'm gonna introduce myself.
All right, and we are drinking. What is this again?
All right, so this is Kevin Hart's tequila. Look, I can't remember the name of it. We already had a couple shots for the show. Coramino.
A couple. Look at the bottle.
Oh, yeah, we did tear this bottle up, though. We did. No, it was weed. Don't even try it.
I only had one. First of all, we had one shot.
You did have one shot.
And you've had 2 drinks.
Why are you talking about business, though?
Really? This is still my first drink. And
in front of all my friends? You going to lie in front of all my friends?
These are not your friends. They do not know you.
But it's very smooth, though. Coramino. I like the Coramino. If you haven't tried the Kevin Hart tequila, it's very smooth. Don't look at Purple's face. She act like it's the strongest thing in the world. It's not.
I don't drink tequila.
It's very
Everybody
good.
knows what I drink, and it's not clear, and it's not tequila.
Hold up, I don't like that your chair is higher than mine. I'm looking like a little boy next to you. There we go. I was like all low, like my hands on the table
but
like
now
this.
your head is probably out of the shot.
Oh, because you lined it? All right, let's go down. Is that better? No, I'm all short. I don't like this. Lower your chair some. All right, let's go. You're still tall. It's her hair.
It's my head.
She got her hair. That's your head. Look, I'm trying to say it's your hair. You said it's your whole head.
All right, so how's your year been so far? We a quarter in.
Yeah.
Mr. DJ.
Yeah.
How's it been?
It's been good, actually.
Okay.
I'm glad the pandemic is over.
I was about to say, you back from COVID?
Yeah, I know you're not glad about pandemic. Let me tell you something. See, now I'm going to tell your business to my friends. Purple wants the pandemic to still be here. Why? So she can get food delivered to the car. This is how lazy she is. She said, oh, I wish the pandemic was still here so they could bring food out to the car. She didn't want to get out the car to go get the food. She said, don't they bring food to the car? Where's the pandemic at? I wish COVID was here. Horrible. Horrible.
In my defense.
You lazy in your defense. Don't want to get out the car.
I did not feel like getting out the car. The wishing COVID was back comment was just like, because I remember that's when they brought my food out.
That's when they brought my food out. That's when a lot of bad things happen, but she wants the food to come out. So that's the one good thing that came from COVID.
I don't want all the other bad stuff to come back.
Right.
Just
Keep
want
the
them
food
to,
service.
They should have a
Keep the food
drive-through.
service.
You should be able to drive through and pick your food up.
Well, they don't know what we're talking about. It's a restaurant. They don't know. But yeah.
All right, so you got your topics.
Yes, I do.
I got my topics.
Absolutely.
Now, do you want to do both of your topics back to back, or you want to do like...
We can do one at a time.
All right.
Yeah, we can do that.
So, my first topic...
I got to silence my phone. My bad. Hold on. Put that on silent. There. I'll be blowing up. All right, look. I'm ready. I'm all in.
Okay.
Take a sip first. I don't know what you about to say.
It's nothing too bad since you're a DJ.
Okay.
It says make a hot concert with only 3 of these.
Okay. All right, so let's see what we got here. Rihanna, Bruno Mars, Beyonce, Chris Brown. Only 3? God. Usher, R. Kelly, Maxwell, Erykah Badu, Missy Elliott, Trey Songz, Mary J., and Usher is out. I'm not having him in, so that's a given. Usher's like the last one on our list. 3 of them. Sorry, Mary, you got to go. I don't want to see Mary do that 2-step dance no more. I'm thinking money-wise. I'm thinking generating money.
No. Don't think about money.
I want to see? I'm an entrepreneur, though. I'm always thinking about money.
No.
So concert I want to see.
A hot concert.
That I want to see.
Yes.
Or that's going to make me some money.
No.
Okay.
It doesn't say anything about...
Oh, so what I want to see?
Yes.
You know what? I think Chris Brown is an excellent performer. But I think Usher, he's a great performer as well, too, though.
You just said Usher was out.
No, I said Neo was out.
No, you said Usher.
Oh, well, no, I didn't mean Usher. I'm drinking. I meant Neo. I don't like his stupid head. I like his music, but I don't like his head. Rihanna, I like her music. I like her head, too, though. This is hard. This is a good question.
You like her head? What you know about her head?
Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now. Come on now. So 3 in concert, I would have to say, I gotta throw Beyonce in there. I know people will be mad at me. Beyonce gotta be 1. Only because, again, I'm thinking performance. She's a great performer. She puts on a good show. If I go, I want to be entertained. And I know Beyonce is going to entertain.
Yep.
I got to have her as well.
I feel like every time she's on stage, I can't look away.
She's going to entertain.
Like, even if I got to pee while she's on, like, TV, I wait.
I'm going to pee.
I want to wait until commercial.
She going to be all wet. I'm like,
I'm just going to do the
do I smell asparagus? What is this?
Oh.
Watching Beyonce.
Is that what pee smells like?
Anyway, wait. So Beyonce's one because she's a great performer. Dang, I want to see R. Kelly. I do want to see R. Kelly.
Really?
I do, but there's other people on this list that's better than him. So I would put Chris Brown over R. Kelly again for performance.
Chris Brown, Beyonce, and who else?
And the last one, that's a hard one. Maxwell's gonna put me to sleep. Nah. Usher is a good one. I would say it's between Usher, Erykah Badu, or Rihanna.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to say.
Oh, you had yours ready. Look at her. She took that pad back from me quick.
First and foremost, because I'm a.
You gonna pick all the love ones. You gonna pick Trey songs?
No. Missy Elliott.
Okay. You surprised me with that one?
Only because Missy Elliott's visuals
I like Missy Elliott.
are like
I like
always Missy. On point.
Mm-hmm.
So
and she's
Missy
a creative.
Elliott,
She's a creative, definitely.
Yeah, she does. She thinks outside the box. She does things nobody else does, like dance in a trash bag.
Dance in the trash bag.
So I'm gonna do Missy Elliott. I'm gonna do.
We should do that on the show one day.
Chris Brown, because I just think
Chris Brown, absolutely.
His not only his performance, but his sex appeal is still like
I
a thing.
don't care
for
about
me.
none of that. All right.
Still a thing for me.
Okay.
And then I would be between Beyonce and Usher, and I probably would pick Usher, even though Beyonce is a good performer.
But you gravitate towards that man again. That sex appeal.
Yeah.
You gravitate towards the man.
Yep. So Usher not only is a good performer, but I think I know every single one of Usher's songs.
You know what? I think I will go with Usher mainly because Rihanna's pregnant right now. I don't think her performance is going to be as good. I saw Super Bowl. Wasn't impressed. So yeah, I think I'll probably lean towards my Usher.
All right, so some of our answers from our followers is Usher, Neo, and Missy
Neo out of here. Get Neo. What is Neo going to do? Get him out of here.
Beyonce, Rihanna, R. Kelly.
R. Kelly. See, I do want to see him perform. R. Kelly's a genius.
R. Kelly has good music. I don't think he's a good performer though.
But you know what? I agree. He's not. He doesn't. His performance isn't his strong suit. But his voice live, period, is amazing.
Never heard him live.
Me neither. But I've seen him perform live on TV. I've seen that. I haven't seen him live in person myself.
I mean, you got surround sound.
Yeah. But his voice is amazing. I like to hear people that perform that sounds like the record, even when they're not all tuned up and stuff. R. Kelly's he has a great voice. He has an excellent voice.
All right, what's your topic?
All right, so my first topic, let me say. What is the biggest risk you've ever taken? Besides having me on the show. The biggest risk you've ever taken. Caught her off guard with this one, people.
They're both safety related, so one is having unprotected sex.
That's the biggest? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm going to interrupt.
And the other is probably driving without insurance. Are those not big risks?
You have the most boring life in the world. Those are the two biggest risks that you've ever taken in your whole life. Having sex, unprotected, and driving with no insurance.
Yeah, those not big risks. Don't seem like big. What?
You plan your whole life. So I forgot who I'm talking to. You probably plan what time you gonna get up, where you gonna go. If you go out of your schedule, it's probably a big risk. You're like, oh no, 4:00. I'm supposed to be in West Philly.
Listen, today was a little out of my schedule. It's been
You took a big risk today.
Yeah, I took a couple of them. I ain't done yet though. It's only 7:05.
Oh, she might drive with no insurance tonight. Hold on a second.
No.
Yeah,
but
no,
I'm gonna do some other risky things.
Put the condom on.
All right, what's the?
Purple gonna be pregnant Rihanna next. Come on, rude boy, give it up. Come on, rude boy.
What's the biggest risk you've taken?
Oh my God, that must sound like a whole harlot next to you. I drove with no registration. It's like no. My biggest seriously though, my biggest risk I've ever taken. My biggest risk I've ever taken is a reverse risk.
What is that?
Put that on the screen. Reverse risk.
I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah. When I go like this, it has to spread out with my hand. Reverse risk. No, my biggest risk I've ever taken was walking away from being a DJ for Lauryn Hill. That's what I mean by reverse.
We talked about that.
That's what I mean by reverse risk. Does that count?
It
walking away
does,
from something
but it
big?
doesn't. I feel like you didn't really like. What do you feel like you risked in that situation though?
Making a lot of money,
but
and being
cost?
famous, and well, exactly. So
yeah,
it's
so
always
it's
something.
Like,
so I walked away from the potential of being huge to just living basically a normal life.
Potential. It wasn't like a guarantee. It wasn't a definite.
But that's what a risk. Most risks aren't really guarantees, though. Most of them aren't. Because if my second one, my second one would be
what?
Would be going full time as a DJ.
Yeah.
But that's, again, it's not a guarantee that you're going to be successful or make it. Definitely. But that was another risk because I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do the 9 to 5 thing anymore. I'm going full steam ahead.
So can we talk about that? Let's touch on you. So for those of you who don't know, Phamous is only a DJ. Say no.
Only a DJ. I sweep the floor too. And I wash dishes.
So Phamous
and I make drinks.
Is a full-time DJ. Mm-hmm. It is only, well, I don't know if it's not his only source of income, but it is his main source of income. He is a full-time entrepreneur. It's not a side gig. He DJ. So
and we're in Phamous Studios.
How long?
This is the studio right here.
How long have you been just a DJ?
I went full-time with it in 2001.
Okay.
2001. So
and we're 23.
23. Yeah, 22
See, I told somebody 10 years, but it's been
10 years. That's like somebody saying 1990 was like 20 years ago. That was 30 years ago. 10, but yeah, 2000. The reason why I remember it was 2001 is because that's when the Twin Towers fell. Mm-hmm. I was working at a hotel at the time. I was doing that full time. Had a nice little, had a nice gig, easy money, benefits, gold card. I was living it up. Towers fell. People stopped coming to the hotel because they were scared to fly. Mm-hmm. So they had to start cutting back on jobs. My job was one of them that was cut. And when that happened, that's when I realized how fragile the work world is. Mm-hmm. And I said, I invested so much of my time and my energy into making this company money. I was still DJing, but I was just doing it on the side.
Right.
And that was almost non-existent because I was working so much for this hotel. I wasn't happy working for the hotel, but I was happy because I thought I had a sense of security. I was comfortable with a job, making money. But then at the end of the day, I realized there was no security because I lost my job like that. Overnight. Nobody knew those towers were going to fall. And nobody knew we was going to lose their jobs like that. So I'm living in my very first apartment at the time. And I have bills. So I'm living off my credit card. And I was like, how am I going to make money? And I was like, wait, I got a DJ. That's what I'm doing. And I said, that point, I made my mind up. I'm going to invest all my energy into making myself money and not making somebody else money.
So why DJing?
Fell in love with music. So prior to that, when I was still in school, grade school,
like on Brown Sugar, when she like, I fell in love.
When I fall in love with hip hop,
yeah.
You gonna play some sexy music on this part?
I don't know. I might. It depends on how good the story is.
I fell in love with.
You put the candle there. I thought you was about to drink it. I was about to say no. That's not.
You put the candle on and you get the ambiance on your face.
Look, you blew it out.
I blew it out. I got a hot breath. So nobody knows. Just act like it's flickering. No. I fell in love with music. My whole motivation for DJing was because I love music and the art of mixing. Okay. I was a young boy. I listened to the radio a lot. I would hear the DJs, play songs throughout the week, but on the weekends they would be live at the club. And I liked the art of hearing the words from one song and music from another blended together. And I fell in love with that concept, and I self-taught.
See, I need everything to stay where it's at. I need the music to stay with the words.
And this is why her biggest risk was driving with no insurance, because you want everything to be. But no, you have to think outside the box.
When things start blending, I get confused. What am I listening to? Is it this or is it that? It makes my head hurt. But I love music, so maybe I could be a DJ. No,
you can't. You can't, because DJ, you really have to think outside. DJing is like a creative. It's like an art, just like the art that's on the wall, a sculpture. DJing is another form of art because you're a creative. You're creating. Don't get it twisted. DJ isn't just playing music. Jukebox can do that, right? Song after song after song. DJing is a creative, real true DJs.
Yeah, I know. When I listen to you DJ, sometimes I'll be like, "Oh, can you play this after this? Because this go with this."
You do that sometimes. And she has dance moves to them too. This is a commercial break. I already said. When there's an advertisement for this show, that's gonna be on. That's gonna be in the advertisement right there. I already see it coming.
All right. So I have a question for you. Music based. What is a? All right, I'm gonna give you 3. What's 3 must-have songs on a baby making playlist?
Ooh, baby making. Oh man. There's a lot of baby making songs. Unfortunately, my baby making days are way over, so you might be asking the wrong person.
All right, on a sexy night.
A sexy night. I'm old school though. I'm old school.
You don't have sex? Is that what you're saying?
I don't got time for that. I'm goal oriented right now, so sex is like on the back burner right now.
When you did have sex.
But I did have sex. But back in the 70s, Al Green was the shot. It's like no.
When you did have sex, what was the 3 songs that had to be on a playlist to get her into the mood?
Oh, God. First of all, let me explain
Come on, DJ
Let
man.
me explain something about the mood.
You hula hooping around the
Let me explain something about the mood, okay? All right? If you need a song to get her in the mood, then you ain't doing your job right. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing your job right, I don't care if a police siren is going by, she in the mood. But nah. I like Tank, When We.
Okay.
That was a good song. That was a great song, actually. That came off the top of my head just now. I don't think it was particular songs, but I think it was particular artists that I would listen to.
Okay.
You know, so but off the top of my head, I honestly can't think of that. I wasn't that type of guy that would try to set the mood with music. As a DJ, it might be surprising, but nah, I wasn't that type of guy. I set the mood. I work with my hands. I'm a DJ. I'm good with my fingers. So she be in the mood. She don't need music.
Okay.
Netflix and chill. Put a movie on. No. Not I'm just saying, that's real rap. I don't need to do all that extra. I don't need to light no candles, put the music on. I don't need to do that. She's ready.
Okay.
Maybe we're drunk. Maybe that's what it was. We were drunk.
Are you next?
Yes. No. I said the biggest risk. So
okay, so I'm next.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a shot while you do that.
What is we're taking a shot? We're gonna take a shot break?
I'm taking a drink shot. You wanna take a shot break? Let's take a shot break.
Okay, we can take a shot break. I'm taking a drink shot. What is that?
Oh God. No, I was gonna fill my whole cup up with this, but we'll just do a shot.
So you're being an alcoholic, is what you're doing?
No, not at all.
Do you need a chaser?
This is called day off. Not at all. Not at all.
It is your day off.
Yes, day off, and we are happy when we have days off. All
right. What are we drinking to?
My day off. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's drink to Purple officially having her insurance.
And listen, I've had my car for 3 years, and I pay it every month on time. It's on auto payment, even though they don't take it out the day it's due, which makes me angry because I'll be wanting to spend that money when it don't come out when it's supposed to come out.
I'm learning a lot about you right now.
Whatever.
All right, let's go.
It's a shame because we've been friends for a while for you to just be learning a lot about me.
All right, what's the next question? It's not that bad, people. This is really smooth.
Woo. As a man, what's something that you've wanted a woman to do for you that has never been done?
Something that I want a woman to do for me that's never been done. Oh man. The reason why this is so hard for me to think about
is because ladies be just doing things for you.
You know, I'm blessed. I'm blessed to have had some great relationships. And I think the reason why look at her face. I think the reason why I'm blessed to have some great relationships is because I don't just jump into relationships quick.
Okay.
I get to know a person first.
Okay.
So usually by the time I'm in a relationship with a girl, we're friends.
Mm-hmm.
And friends, we do a lot for each other. So I've had some women do some amazing things for me.
Okay.
I've had women treat me to trips, buy me things that I really love. You know, I have collections and things. They buy things for my collection. I think, that's a good question. And it's not even so much that I can't think of what I would want her to do. It's what I would really want. I don't really want too much either, though. Okay. To tell you the truth. Only thing I want is just honesty and commitment. Really. For real, for real.
And you can do that before.
Yeah, I've gotten that. That's what I'm saying. So it's nothing I can think of offhand that I haven't received. I don't just be with anybody. Mm-hmm. If you stupid, we're not lasting too long.
I hope not.
Well, I'm saying that because, a lot of people will stick it out with stupid people. Who's these people that's online right now? Like I sang the old man. Who the people on that InstaFace? The guy, Christian Rock, whatever her name is.
No, we're not talking about that. I'm not giving that no time on this podcast.
You understand what I mean by stupid people, though?
Yes.
Did you feel me?
All right, so I'm going to go into these comments.
But you feel what I'm saying about stupid people that stay together, right?
So some of our followers said flowers in 10 stacks. That's not realistic. I don't know.
That's
who you
horrible.
Think you're
but they never got flowers?
Has anybody ever, a female have ever given you flowers?
Yeah.
She has.
Yeah.
And like, how was that like a welcome gift, or would it be like, girl, why are you giving me flowers?
No, I knew exactly why she was giving me. She was trying to get me back.
And she thought flowers was going to do it?
I have greenery around my house. You probably can't see it in the video.
Oh yeah, you do. But you trying to put a plant in the.
But I don't got real flowers. All my greenery is fake. Wait, hold on. It's a fake. It's not even real. We're gonna give it here for the show. What's it smell like?
Plastic?
Yeah, it's plastic. It ain't real.
Did she give you real flowers?
She gave me real flowers.
Okay.
No, she gave me real flowers.
Did you take care of them?
Well, you know, I'm not even gonna say that she did it to give me back, because she also brought flowers when we were together as well. Okay. And she brought them to just sit outside to make it look nice outside. So yeah.
Somebody said a brick of money. First of all, I'm gonna get into that. Somebody said a virgin.
I've had a virgin.
I had too.
It wasn't us. Wasn't us.
No, it wasn't.
She ain't no virgin. I ain't no virgin.
He was though. My son's.
So wait. Let's talk about this virgin you had. Did you take? What was your? Because you always hear about men having females as virgins, but we don't really hear about women having men as virgins. So did you have to teach him? Like, how did that work? You had to teach him?
Yeah.
So let's hear your experience.
So he had the equipment, he just didn't know how to use it.
How do you not know how?
Because he never used it before.
But you've never watched a movie? Like, was this a Christian? Like, was he like the head of the priest's son or something?
No, the thing is, when your first time, you're nervous. So watching movies and doing things.
I wasn't nervous my first time. Well,
because you just nasty.
No, my first time was different. But anyway, go ahead.
But after like 2 or 3 times, he got the hang of it. And it was cool.
So you wore this boy out and then you left him. You left him, didn't you? You left him.
No,
you hurt this boy.
No, actually, that ended with him leaving me.
Why would he leave you? And you was the one that turned him out.
I mean, it was 5 years.
Oh, y'all was together for a long time.
But
you was with a virgin for 5 years.
He wasn't a virgin for 5 years. He was a virgin the first time we had sex.
So you enjoyed it then?
After a while.
After
I got him to do what I needed him to do.
That's the best part about virgins, because you get to teach them about you.
Yeah.
Not necessarily, because when you meet people that have experienced, they're going off of what they've experienced from other people.
Not if they're the right person. I feel like when you're having sex with somebody for the first time and you're just starting to...
You got to learn each other.
Yeah, so you shouldn't come into it like, I'm going to do everything I've been doing.
Well, some people might have a certain way they do things, and maybe it has worked before in the past, but like you say, you're a different person, so...
I'm going to show up like, what do you want me to do?
That's what you going to do? Whichever it is you like. You one of them people in the bedroom? Coming to America? I'm done.
All right, so one of them said, woo me, pick me up, take me to the barbershop, pay for it.
A guy said this.
Buy me a suit and shoes, take me to a 5-star restaurant, pay for a suite at the Four Seasons or Ritz-Carlton. I have done this and do this. It would be nice to receive it for once. But wait, you know this person.
Can we say their name?
No.
We can edit it out.
No, we're not going to say their name. So, if I could think of something that I would want a guy to do that's
never been
done for me, so this might be a little mushy, but I feel like I've never had a guy be like fully vulnerable with me in a conversation.
Expound on that.
So I've had like some pretty like deep conversations with guys, right? But I always feel like it was some kind of like resistance. Like they was holding back, like there was something they didn't want to be like completely open with.
Okay.
So I would want that, and then I would also.
Well, what was your longest relationship? Was it besides the 5 years?
I think 5 years.
So that was the longest one.
But I don't really count that one because I feel like I wasn't like at a like mature place in my life.
Okay. So in a mature relationship, what was your longest one?
4
months?
4 years. But I
4
think
years.
only 2 of those years I was mature. The first 2 I was
Okay.
kind of still like la la la.
So even in, I'm not gonna even ask. So even in that period though, they never really felt like they could fully open up to you.
I didn't feel like they were fully opening up to me. Matter of fact, I know
Okay.
for a fact they wasn't, because after we broke up I found out some stuff that they weren't open about. So
Got you. Okay.
So that's one thing I would love a guy to do, and marry me. Because that hasn't happened before either.
It's not everything you think it is, but okay. I've been there.
Listen, if you marry me, it will be.
They all say that. They all say that. All the divorced women say that.
I'm not divorced. So.
You're not married. All right, I'm not gonna bust on you.
All right, what was your other topic?
Is it shot time?
No, we just took a shot. What are you
That was a
doing?
long time ago. Come on. Shot. Everybody.
Okay, I have a flight tomorrow. We do know this, right?
Yeah. You can be sleep on the flight. You're not working. You're gonna be asleep, right?
But I sleep after I work after the flight. Look,
You don't know
see,
when you
I'm
sleep.
already.
You don't know when you sleep.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I sleep after the before.
I'm gonna be on the flight standing up like.
You gonna be on the train. You're like, Purple, where's she at? They gonna call you Purple on the intercom. Purple, where's Purple?
No, wait.
She on the
all right.
train.
So wait, story time really quick. I had a girl that I worked with that never met me in person, but has seen me on social media, right? And we supposed to like introduce ourselves to each other before we actually start working on flight. And we didn't do that because we were kind of in a rush and we had to start boarding. And when we started the safety demo, she was like,
She said Purple.
she said purple in the
Lord.
announcement in front of all of the passengers.
They probably was like, what in the soul plane is going on?
After that, I was like, my name is
Blankety
don't call
blank
me-
blank
Yeah,
blank.
don't call me purple. I'm like, you can call me purple like when we talk, but don't call me purple.
Let's take a shot to Purple.
In an announcement.
Purple on the airplane.
I can't drink no more after this. This
All right,
is
this
my
is it. Last shot, y'all. Last shot.
I don't think I ate enough for this.
You just had a full smorgasbord of food before we started. Way more than I had. You saw what I ate. You had a full smorgasbord.
Why couldn't you just go with the story of me not
You
eating enough?
eat enough. I'm about to eat the rest. You didn't even want that, but go ahead. Oh,
No,
wait.
I'm taking that to work.
So you got more people?
No, it's your turn.
No? Okay. All right, let's see. When is it time to make it official? How do you know when you've been dating somebody when this is the time to make this relationship
I don't.
official?
I feel like we should be official as soon as we exchange numbers.
No! You
Other
can't
than
do
that, I'm just gonna wait until you ask me to be your girlfriend.
So you're not the type that initiates anything. You're gonna wait for them to always initiate.
I will initiate if I'm at a place where I feel like I want more.
Okay.
I won't initiate. I'll kind of fill you out and see where you at and have a conversation. I am direct in certain situations, but in others I'm not. And I feel like those are one of the situations where I'm not direct, because I feel like if somebody wants to make something official with you, they'll let it be known. So I might
Not
have,
always though.
Listen, I might have conversations with you to like test your temperature, see where your head at. And if it's not where I need it to be, I'll let it be known what I want.
So do you disagree with the women that actually propose to men?
Yeah.
So all right. So wonder if you're dating a guy, hypothetically, you're dating this guy, and y'all are kicking it. And in fact, y'all are a couple, boyfriend, girlfriend, man, woman, whatever. We're too young to be called boyfriend and girlfriend. We're too old or whatever.
Yeah, we are.
So we're together. That's my man. That's my woman. Whatever. Y'all together. Y'all been together for years, but now you're ready for marriage. You want to get married.
He's gonna know.
He's gonna know, but
He's
maybe
gonna
he
know.
hasn't popped the question yet.
Okay.
So now what do you do? Will you be content? Now you want to get
so
married, so will you
listen,
stay in that
this
space?
This is very intuition-y, feel it in my spirit type thing for me. And I feel like when I get to that point where being a girlfriend isn't enough, or just being your woman isn't enough, and I've let it be known and you still haven't made that step, I'm going to step.
Okay. But you would never actually literally come out and say, will you ever say to him, like, when will you marry me? Will you ever say those words? You'll never say those words.
Because his answer, nothing. I feel like nothing with that answer is going to be significant. He's not going to give me an exact date of when he's going to propose.
Okay.
Which is what I would need in that situation, so I can make sure my nails is done and I got a cute outfit on. But I feel like no answer to that question would be significant to satisfy me.
You know, I think everybody...
So I would never ask that question.
I think everybody matures at a different age, of course, or a different time. I'm not going to say age. Because really, number don't have anything to do with anything. No. It's really the time in your life, experiences and things. But literally, honestly... I would never have gotten married unless my wife gave me the ultimatum.
Really?
She was the one that actually said to, because we were having a great relationship and everything. And out of nowhere, one day, she was just ready to leave me. And I was like, everything's going good. Like, what's the problem? And she was like, when are you going to marry me? She literally said that to me. And I said, well, you know, she's like, we've been with each other and everything's working out right. And da. And she was like, you know what? I don't think it's going nowhere. So I'm just going to leave because you don't feel like you want to marry me, so I'm just going to leave. And that literally made me step up and say, you know what? I had to rethink it and say, she's right, though, because she's the only one I've been with. I'm not cheating on her. I'm not interested in nobody else. She makes me happy. Yeah, I think it's time. She gave me that realization. Now, I will say this. That was 7, 8, 10 years ago when this happened. That was a while ago.
Those are a lot of numbers.
Yeah, that's a lot of numbers. I've been drinking. I'm at a different space now. Okay. 10 years later, I'm at a different space. But back then, that's the space I was in, where I had to be kind of coerced into saying it. Now I will say it, you know. That's what I mean by people are in different spaces.
Yeah, for sure. I think
she definitely would let me get away. If she had never said that, I would never have done it.
Yeah, and I think in all of my relationships, I've had the marriage conversation. I always make sure that somebody who I'm in a relationship knows that I want to be a wife. I feel like... that is like, I wouldn't say the ultimate sacrifice, but I feel like as a man, giving me your name is like a big thing, right?
Okay.
And the conversation I had with my ex was because he really didn't, he said he didn't feel the need to get married. He doesn't really, the whole paperwork thing is not necessary, but yet he wanted to have kids.
Okay.
And I said, so I'm good enough to bear your child, but I'm not good enough to have your last name.
Got you.
Our child now.
I'm about to say the child probably would have his last name.
Exactly.
Yeah, because he wants the child.
Exactly.
Especially if it's a boy.
So you want me to carry a person for 9 months, give birth to them, allow them to take your name, but you won't give me your name? Mm-hmm. That doesn't make sense to me. Mm-hmm. Not to mention that I think... I'm okay with being in a committed relationship, like, and not getting married, but I don't know.
I'm waiting. I'm at the edge of my seat. Like, what you about to say?
I feel like they will forever. Like, I feel like it's a certain amount of respect that I would have for a man who takes that leap and gives me his name. It's a certain amount of a lot of like. There will be a I feel like there will be a plateau in a relationship if we only stay in a committed relationship and don't get married.
But you know what? One thing I learned is closed mouths don't get fed, and that's a true statement. Yeah. So sometimes you need to have that little push. It's a loving gentle nudge.
I would never give a man an ultimatum. I do let it be known that I want to be married.
Sometimes ultimatums was needed though.
I don't like that.
Because it seems like it shouldn't be that way. But sometimes that wakes the person up, especially if they're used to being in a certain situation that is comfortable.
So the men I deal with, if you give them an ultimatum, they're going to be out.
What do you mean?
Like, marry me or I'm leaving? They were like, all right, bye.
Well, then that's not for you then. Because you want to take it to a serious level. So that's not for you.
Yeah, so
that's
if ever I was to get to that place and
or maybe they wouldn't be out. Maybe you think that. Maybe they'd be like, rethink it, be like, damn, I really like her though. I can't let her get away.
No, nobody likes me that much. I feel like
this is a sad show. I don't like this show no more.
I feel like in those situations, if I even have to get to the point where it's like, marry me or I'm leaving,
Okay.
I would just leave. Because, like I said, if I let it be known, if we have a conversation, it's only but so much time is going to pass before I see that you're not moving in that direction. And I'm going to just be like...
But see, that's why I said it's not an age thing. Because, I mean, how many movies have you seen, grown people, where either the woman is chasing the guy or even the guy is chasing the woman and there's some type of ultimatum there? You know, I mean, art imitates life. That stuff is real. That's why I say it's not so much of a young guy, young girl thing. It's not just grown people.
Yeah.
They just need that little nudge to say, hey, look.
I met a couple. Oh my God, I met a couple. They said they was together for 20 years and they just got married a year ago.
Wow.
They was in the last row of one of my flights and they just got married last year on Valentine's Day. But they had been together for 20 years before that.
And that'd be messed up to get a divorce a year later. It's like, how you been together for 20 years? You been married for 1 year and you get divorced.
It's something about commitments with some people that changes things. Like, you could be doing all of the relationship shit. Mm-hmm. But then as soon as you make it official, all of a sudden it's like, oh shit.
It's a mind thing. I think it's a mind thing. Yeah. That's all it is.
It's definitely a mind thing.
Yeah, it's mental. Because like you say,
I think people some people like the choice to do things and not feel like they have to do things.
Yeah. They feel like they can get up and just make this choice.
Yeah.
And they feel some type of power about it. It's almost like they feel like they lose power when they feel like they have to do it. Mm-hmm. But that's what I say, it's just a mental thing. Mm-hmm. As a DJ, I've DJed events like that. I've DJed weddings where people have been together that long and get married. And people are saying the same thing in their speeches. Give a speech to the bridegroom. It's about time, you know. And I'll be cracking up like, oh, there you go. You're going to blast
and that's like that. Another reason why I'm lying. I'm about to lie in this statement, but I was about to say I don't tell my friends when I'm dealing with somebody, but I do.
Yes, you do. Absolutely, you do.
But I don't like bring them around, and I don't really give like, you don't see us like doing like the couple thing.
Yeah. Your relationship is very private. But there's nothing wrong with that. Privacy is good. It's healthy.
I swear, listen, I always say, I'm going to get into a relationship, I'm going to get engaged and get married, and nobody's going to know until after the honeymoon.
Except for me, because I'm a DJ at the wedding. So
there isn't going to be a wedding.
Reception.
We're going to elope.
So you don't, so you don't want to have the party.
No.
You don't want to celebrate with friends. No. You want to invest that money into the future.
Yes. I want a house, I want a car.
And with insurance.
Definitely.
So you don't have no more risks.
But in his name. Hopefully his driving record is better than mine.
How you feel about aliens? I wait till you take a sip to say that. Say, look, I did that purposely. I was like, wait till she drink.
Ooh.
She's having an alien now. It's an alien baby coming. It's an inside joke, people.
Oh, God.
On our next episode, we're going to talk conspiracy theories.
Anyways,
wait for Cocktails and Convos conspiracy theories.
Phamous is not allowed on the show anymore.
I'm done. Why am I sipping on ice water? This is stupid.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. You know, why are you shaking the
This is the crowd, like, making noise.
No.
Oh, no? All right.
So, you know about the fingers, right?
No. What's the fingers?
So every time I say cocktails
and convo.
We've never done that.
Come on, put the C's together. Come on.
No, I'm not doing that. So every time I say cocktails and convo, it's with 2 S's put up a 2.
Oh, yeah. 2 S's. Yeah.
All right, so remember to follow.
Cocktails and convo, I like that. But go ahead. That's a new thing. Go ahead.
Remember to follow us on Cocktails and Convo with 2 S's on Instagram, Cocktails and Convo with 2 S's on Facebook, and Cocktails and Convo with 2 S's with Purple and Lee on YouTube.
And sometimes famous.
We are now on the podcast app and Spotify.
Nice.
Audio only. So for those of you who cannot watch each episode, you can now listen to each episode. This one is probably going to sound like a shit show.
And hear my voice on the podcast.
All right, y'all. Bye.
Cocktails and Convo. Get the C's.
No,
Get
I'm
the
not getting
C's.
I'm not getting the C's.
You see the C's?